Chosen one, you have arrived at this moment not by accident, but by divine design. This message has found its way to you at the perfect time, right when you needed it most. As you sit here listening to the words I'm about to share, I want you to feel the gravity of this moment. You are being called to remember who you truly are and why your path has been so different from others. You are not here by chance. You are here because you have been chosen by God. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. This is not a mere coincidence. The feelings, the experiences, the changes you've been going through, they are not random. They are part of a divine plan unfolding in your life. The transition you are undergoing is not something you're imagining. It's real and it's happening right now. Your body, your spirit, your entire being is being prepared to step into a higher state of existence, a higher dimension. The fifth dimension is calling you. You may have already begun to feel it, those strange sensations that come and go, sometimes subtle, other times overwhelming. Maybe it's a sudden rush of energy that doesn't seem to make sense, or an intense exhaustion that follows. Perhaps your dreams have been more vivid, more profound, or maybe you've noticed time bending in strange ways, moments feeling longer or shorter than they should. These are not mere coincidences. These are signs, sacred signs that your body is in the process of aligning with a new frequency. You are entering the fifth dimension, a higher state of spiritual existence, and it all begins with the transformation happening within you right now. Have you been feeling more sensitive than usual? More aware of your surroundings, of people's energies, and even of your own thoughts? The truth is, you are not going crazy. You are not imagining things. Your body is catching up with your soul's ascension. You have been chosen to walk this path first. Others may follow, but right now it's you who is being prepared. You are the leader in this divine journey. It's time to embrace this transformation, to trust that everything you are experiencing is part of your divine evolution. It's not always going to be comfortable, and it may even feel overwhelming at times. But rest assured, you are being reborn, chosen one. This is a sacred journey, and you are equipped to walk it. So let's take a moment to acknowledge what's happening in your life right now. If you feel ready to embrace this transformation, comment 777 below. Let me know that you feel the call, that you are ready to step into this new frequency, because you are not alone in this. Others like you are waking up, awakening to the divine purpose that lies ahead. This shift is not just physical. It is emotional, mental, and spiritual. As your body aligns with the frequency of the fifth dimension, you will begin to notice more than just physical sensations. Your mind, your emotions, and your very being are being recalibrated to operate from a higher state of consciousness. But before you can fully step into this new state, it's important to understand the signs. You are not just a passenger in this journey. You are the one who is guiding it. Let's explore these signs together. And as we do, remember, this transformation is a blessing, a sacred calling that you are being prepared for. Your soul has chosen this path, and now it's time for your body to catch up. As you sit here in this moment, taking in the words, I want you to truly pause and let the sacred nature of what's unfolding sink in. This is not a random occurrence, and your soul has been preparing for this moment long before you ever knew it. You are entering the fifth dimension, a higher state of being that's not just some mystical concept, but a real tangible shift in your spiritual, emotional, and physical state. You've likely been feeling strange, different, as if the world around you is beginning to feel unfamiliar, even though it's always been there. It's as if your surroundings are growing distant while the inner world becomes louder and clearer. These are the first signs that your body is stepping into alignment with the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. These are not just isolated sensations, they are confirmations that the sacred shift is happening. One of the most notable signs of this transformation is a shift in your physical sensations. If you've been feeling unusual pressure in your body or an odd sense of discomfort that doesn't seem to make sense, know that this is part of the process. Many people report feeling a strange, almost surreal energy running through their bodies, tingling sensations, moments of sudden warmth, or bursts of energy followed by deep fatigue. Others feel a pressure in their head or a kind of pressure in the chest. Some even experience heat or tingling running up their spine during meditation prayer or deep thought. These are not signs of sickness or illness. They are signs of your body recalibrating itself to the higher vibrations of the fifth dimension. As your soul rises, your body must catch up. You can't step into this higher reality with the density of the old world still embedded in you. And so the physical body is being reprogrammed, re-energized, and upgraded to hold this new frequency. Have you been waking up at odd times during the night or feeling restless even after hours of sleep? That's another clue. Your sleep cycles are changing as your body learns to rest in a new way. You might feel suddenly energized and yet find yourself inexplicably tired a few hours later. You might even notice that your appetite is shifting. Perhaps you feel more drawn to lighter foods, more fruits, vegetables, and liquids, rather than heavy processed meals. This is your body learning how to nourish itself at a higher frequency designed to hold this divine energy. Your nervous system is being recalibrated too. You might feel heightened sensitivity to things that used to be normal. Bright lights, loud noises, or even certain people or places might feel overwhelming. This sensitivity is part of the process. As your body integrates these higher energies, your sensitivity increases, but not just in a physical sense, it's your spiritual sensitivity awakening. Your energetic body is expanding and becoming more refined, more responsive to the divine frequencies around you. And then there's the energy in your heart. Perhaps you've felt it fluttering sensations or a sense of pressure building up in your chest. Your heart is the gateway to the fifth dimension. When the heart opens, it releases layers of old emotional wounds, unresolved feelings, and energies that no longer serve you. This process can feel uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary. For you to move into the higher realm, the heart must be open and able to hold the light of the fifth dimension. If you've been feeling bursts of emotion, tears, laughter, or deep moments of vulnerability, this is a cleansing. This is your heart, making room for the divine love and peace that will become your natural state in the fifth dimension. But this emotional release isn't just about healing past wounds. It's a preparation for a new way of living. As you shift into the fifth dimension, you no longer operate on the frequency of fear, anger, and separation. Instead, you will begin to live from the frequency of love, peace, and unity. And that shift starts with the body. Your emotions are beginning to move differently within you. They are no longer stored up in the way they were in the past. They move freely flowing through you, not blocked by old patterns or limiting beliefs. You may also notice something curious happening with your skin. You might experience breakouts, sensitivity, or even tingling sensations on your skin. Your body is detoxing, purging what is no longer needed. You are cleansing yourself of old energies, clearing the way for the higher frequencies of divine light to take root. This is not a negative thing, it is a holy cleansing. Just as a garden must be cleared of old weeds to make space for new growth, your body is clearing away what no longer aligns with your higher self. And yet some of the most profound shifts may be happening on an energetic level that's not immediately visible to you. Your spiritual field, your aura, is being upgraded. As your frequency rises, your energetic body begins to shift and expand. You may notice that you're becoming more sensitive to the energy of others. You can feel when someone's energy feels off or when you're walking into a room that doesn't feel right. This is because your energetic field is becoming more refined and more aware. You are no longer just picking up on the physical sensations of the world, you are now sensing the energetic vibrations that surround you. This increased sensitivity may also show up as a heightened sense of intuition. Have you noticed that your gut feelings are becoming sharper? You might find yourself knowing things before they happen or sensing the intentions of people around you without them saying a word. This is part of your spiritual gifts awakening. You are tuning into a higher level of consciousness, one where divine guidance is always available to you. This is not something that happens overnight, but as your frequency rises, it becomes more natural, more immediate. Your spiritual gifts are awakening in tandem with your body's transformation. You may find yourself experiencing more vivid dreams, receiving messages in your sleep, or experiencing moments of deep insight during meditation or quiet reflection. These are spiritual downloads or moments of divine clarity that help guide you on your path. Don't dismiss these experiences. They are part of your divine upgrade, your initiation into the fifth dimension. Now, all of this may feel overwhelming at times. The changes you are experiencing physically, emotionally, mentally may be intense. But I want you to remember these are not symptoms of something wrong with you. They are signs of something incredibly right. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt, transformed, and prepared to hold a higher frequency. Your body, your mind, and your spirit are being aligned to carry the divine energy of the fifth dimension. But the journey isn't over yet. There are still more signs to recognize, more shifts to embrace, and more levels of transformation to go through. So stay present, stay aware, and remember you are not alone in this. You have been chosen for this sacred work, and everything you are experiencing is part of your divine path. As you continue on this sacred journey, you might start to notice something even more profound happening within you. Your thoughts are shifting. The way you think about yourself, your life, and the world around you is transforming. This isn't just a minor shift, it's a complete rewiring of your mental landscape. And this is a critical part of your transition into the fifth dimension. In the lower dimensions, your thoughts were often ruled by survival instincts, ego, and fear. Your mind was designed to protect you from harm, but it also kept you trapped in limiting beliefs, false narratives, and fears that were not truly yours. Now, as you step into the fifth dimension, those old patterns of thought no longer serve you. In fact, they're becoming increasingly uncomfortable, out of alignment with the higher frequency you're now attuned to. Have you noticed how negativity feels heavier now? How arguments, gossip, or negative conversations drain your energy? You might even feel irritated by things that never bothered you before. This is because your mind is being rewired to operate at a higher frequency, one based on love, truth, peace, and divine purpose. The old thought patterns that once dominated your mind are now being cleared away, leaving space for a more elevated and aligned way of thinking. This mental shift doesn't always happen all at once. It can feel disorienting at times as your mind adjusts to this new rhythm. You may find yourself questioning old beliefs, wondering why you ever thought a certain way, or feeling as though you've outgrown the person you used to be. That's because you have. The mental rewiring process is a sacred one, and it takes time to fully integrate. As you move into the fifth dimension, you'll begin to notice that your thoughts are more aligned with your higher self. You will no longer be so concerned with what others think of you because your identity is no longer rooted in external validation. You will no longer believe every worry your mind creates because your mind is now attuned to divine truth, not fear-based illusions. You'll start to feel an inner peace that comes from knowing you are walking the path you were always meant to walk. You might start to notice that your thoughts are becoming more powerful. What you think about, you manifest. Your thoughts are no longer just fleeting distractions, they carry weight. Your focus, your intentions, and your beliefs are now creating momentum in your life. As your mind shifts, so does your reality. And this is a key sign that you are entering the fifth dimension. Your mind is no longer working to keep you stuck in fear, but instead it is working to help you create and align with your highest purpose. This is not a mere mental shift, though. The rewiring of your mind is deeply connected to your emotional body. As you release the fear-based thought patterns, you also begin to release the emotional baggage that they've been holding on to. The emotional detox we talked about earlier is not just about feeling better. It's about clearing out the old emotional programs that were tied to your old way of thinking. As your mind evolves, so does your emotional body, and you'll begin to notice that you're no longer weighed down by the same emotions that once dominated your life. One of the most profound shifts you may notice is that your inner dialogue becomes kinder, gentler, and more compassionate. The critical voice inside your head, the one that tells you you're not enough, or that you'll never succeed begins to quiet down. In its place, you start to hear the voice of your higher self, the voice that speaks to you with love, encouragement, and wisdom. This is your divine guidance speaking to you, and as you continue to ascend, it will become clearer and more consistent. But let's not forget the other aspect of mental rewiring time. As your mind shifts into alignment with the fifth dimension, you may notice that your perception of time begins to change. Days seem to move faster, and time may feel more fluid and less rigid. The old linear way of thinking about time begins to dissolve as you step into divine timing. No longer will you feel the pressure of "I need to do this by such and such a time." Instead, you'll begin to trust that everything is happening at the right moment in perfect divine order. This shift in your perception of time also connects to the way you now experience the present moment. You are no longer living in the past or constantly worrying about the future. You are learning to live fully in the now, and this is where true power lies in the present moment. In the fifth dimension, the past and future are no longer your primary focus. You live from the eternal now, where you are in alignment with your divine purpose and your connection to the universe. Now you might be thinking, how do I know for sure that I'm experiencing this shift? Well, there are some clear signs. One of the most telling signs is that you begin to notice synchronicities. These are moments where the universe is speaking to you through numbers, symbols, or even seemingly coincidental events. Maybe you keep seeing a certain number everywhere, 111, 333, or 444, or you hear a song at the perfect moment that resonates with something you've been thinking about. These are not random occurrences. They are divine signs that confirm you are in alignment with the higher frequency of the fifth dimension. Synchronicities are a powerful confirmation that your energy is in sync with the divine. They are messages from the universe letting you know that you are on the right path. And the more you notice them, the more they will appear. The universe is speaking to you, showing you that you are not alone in this transformation. You are being guided, supported, and loved every step of the way. Another sign that you are entering the fifth dimension is an increase in your spiritual sensitivity. As your body, mind, and spirit align with higher frequencies, your intuitive abilities will heighten. You'll begin to sense things you didn't sense before. You may feel energies in a room, notice the intentions of others before they speak, or even have vivid dreams that carry deeper meanings. Your soul is awakening, and with it your ability to perceive beyond the physical realm. You may also notice that your connections with others are changing. Relationships that once felt easy and comfortable may now feel strained or disconnected. You might feel like you no longer resonate with the people or environments that once felt familiar. This is a necessary part of your transformation. As your frequency rises, the people and situations that no longer serve your soul will begin to fall away. This isn't a rejection of others. It's a sign that your soul is outgrowing the old connections and that you are now aligned with new people, places, and experiences that match your higher vibration. As your relationships shift, your ability to discern the energy around you also increases. You'll begin to notice the energy of people and places more clearly. You'll sense when someone's energy is out of alignment with your own, and you'll learn to protect your energy by setting boundaries. The more you step into your true essence, the more you'll understand that not every relationship or situation is meant to be a part of your journey. But do not fear the changes. Trust the process. Trust that you are being guided toward people, places, and experiences that support your growth, that align with your soul's purpose. These are the connections that will help you fulfill your divine assignment. And as you shed the old, you make room for the new people, new experiences, new opportunities, all in alignment with your higher self. As your transformation continues, your body will also experience shifts in your energy field. Your aura will expand, becoming more refined, more sensitive to the vibrations of the world around you. This is a sign that you are entering the fifth dimension. You are no longer operating in the density of the old world. You are now operating from the light of your soul, and that light is radiating out into the world. Your spiritual sensitivity, your mental rewiring, and your emotional detox are all preparing you for the next phase of this divine transformation. You are becoming a living, breathing vessel of divine energy, ready to step fully into the fifth dimension. As you continue to step deeper into this divine transformation, there's something incredibly important that you need to understand. This shift is not just happening within you, it's happening around you too. The more your frequency rises, the more you will begin to notice how the world itself responds to you. People, places, and experiences will either begin to align with your new frequency or they will fall away. This is a natural part of your ascension process, and it's a sign that you are fully entering the fifth dimension. Your energy is shifting in ways that are not just personal but collective. As you rise, you will begin to attract people, situations, and opportunities that match your new vibration. You will start to notice that the things that once held your attention, old relationships, outdated jobs, unhealthy habits, no longer feel in alignment with your soul. You might feel as if you are outgrowing certain aspects of your life, and that's okay. This is part of the purification process that happens when your soul is elevating to a higher level of consciousness. The fifth dimension isn't just a state of being. It's a higher frequency of reality, one where only what is pure, true, and aligned with divine love can survive. This process of outgrowing old patterns can feel challenging. You might experience grief over the things and people that you're no longer able to connect with in the same way. This is part of the shedding process, chosen one. As your frequency rises, the old things, those that are still tied to fear, control, ego, and separation, cannot continue to exist in your reality. The relationships that once felt comfortable may now feel like they're pulling you back away from your divine path. And it's in those moments when you must trust the guidance of your spirit, even if it feels painful. Remember that this is a sacred journey, and not everyone is meant to walk with you at the same pace. You might find yourself in moments of isolation where you feel alone or misunderstood. And in those moments, it's important to remember that the solitude is not a punishment. It is preparation. God is clearing the space around you so that the right people, the ones who resonate with your new frequency, can enter your life. Your journey is not just about your personal transformation. It's about preparing for your divine assignment, and the people who are meant to walk with you in this new chapter will come in due time. The beauty of this phase is that you no longer need to chase relationships, opportunities, or validation. As you continue to rise, you will naturally begin to attract what is meant for you. People who align with your energy will come into your life, and those who are no longer in resonance will naturally fade away. This process might feel uncomfortable at first, but trust that it is making room for the divine connections that will support your soul's mission. You may have already begun to notice that your relationships with certain people are beginning to change. You might find that you no longer resonate with certain groups, and you feel a pull toward new circles of influence. These shifts are a sign that you are entering a new level of alignment with your divine purpose. You are shedding the old skin, the old ways of being, in order to step into your true self. And while this may feel like a loss at times, remember you are not losing anything that is truly meant for you. You are only releasing what no longer serves your highest good. Your new frequency is magnetic. You will begin to attract new experiences that reflect your spiritual evolution. These experiences may come in the form of new jobs, new friendships, or even new passions that align with your soul's calling. But this attraction is not just about the external world changing, it's about you changing. As your inner world shifts, the outer world responds. Your energy is now aligned with divine purpose, and the universe will meet you with the opportunities that will help you fulfill that purpose. You may also begin to experience the activation of your spiritual gifts. These gifts are not something new. They have always been within you, waiting for the right moment to be unlocked. As your energy aligns with the fifth dimension, these gifts are activated. You may begin to feel more intuitive, more connected to divine guidance. Your ability to perceive energy will increase, and you may find yourself picking up on the intentions of others, sensing energy in a room, or receiving messages through dreams or meditation. These are signs that your spiritual gifts are awakening. Your connection to the divine will become more direct. You will no longer need to seek answers externally, because you will begin to understand that the answers lie within you. Your intuition, your soul's voice will become louder and clearer. You will know with certainty the right path to take, the right people to trust, and the right decisions to make. This is a powerful sign that you are fully stepping into the fifth dimension, where the divine is not just something that exists outside of you, it is something that resides within you. The more you trust this inner guidance, the more it will flow through you. The divine wisdom that you have access to is limitless. And as you align with this wisdom, your life will begin to unfold in ways that are beyond what you could have imagined. You are no longer bound by the limitations of the past. Your soul is free to create, free to move, free to manifest your divine purpose. This process of awakening is not just about your spiritual gifts, though. It's also about your ability to live in alignment with the divine plan. As your body and soul rise, your actions will align with your higher purpose. You will no longer be swayed by the fears or doubts that once held you back. Instead, you will be guided by love, truth, and divine will. This is what it means to walk in the fifth dimension, to live a life that is in alignment with the highest frequencies of love, peace, and purpose. But let's not forget about the work that comes with this transformation. Ascension is not a passive experience. It requires active participation. As your frequency rises, you will need to clear away the old energies that are no longer in alignment with your divine purpose. This means letting go of old beliefs, old patterns, and old relationships that are keeping you stuck in lower frequencies. You will need to protect your energy and set boundaries with people and situations that are not aligned with your higher self. This is not about cutting people off, it's about honoring your energy and protecting your sacred path. You are being asked to take responsibility for your energy and your spiritual growth. This means being intentional with where you place your focus, with who you surround yourself with, and with how you nurture your own soul. It's time to let go of distractions and step into your power. This is your divine mission, chosen one, and you are being called to fulfill it with courage, clarity, and grace. The beautiful thing about this process is that as you let go of what no longer serves you, you make space for something greater. You are not losing anything of value. You are simply clearing the path for divine alignment. And the more you let go, the more you will find yourself stepping into your true self, the self that was always meant to be. As you continue to ascend into the fifth dimension, keep your heart open. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. The divine plan is at work, and you are a vital part of it. Your energy, your presence, and your divine gifts are needed now more than ever. You are a light in this world, and your transformation is a beacon of hope for others who are awakening. Stay grounded, stay aware, and continue to trust the process. You are being prepared for something great, chosen one. The fifth dimension is waiting for you, and you are ready to step into it. As you continue to journey deeper into this divine transformation, you'll start to notice something that might seem both overwhelming and empowering. Your entire life will begin to shift. Things that once felt normal will no longer resonate with your soul. The way you view the world will change. Your perception of time, relationships, and your purpose will take on an entirely new dimension. And while this may feel like a dramatic shift, I want you to know it is part of the divine plan. This is how the fifth dimension works. It takes you beyond the limits of your previous life and leads you into the fullness of your spiritual purpose. One of the most powerful signs that you're stepping into the fifth dimension is the way you begin to interact with time. You may notice that your relationship with time has shifted drastically. Perhaps you felt time speed up days, moving faster than before, or feeling that certain moments stretch longer. This is a sign that you are aligning with divine timing, not the limited human version of time that once governed your life. In the third dimension, we often feel time as something that we need to manage, something that controls our actions and determines the pace of our life. But as you rise into the fifth dimension, you begin to operate in divine timing. Time no longer controls you. It becomes something you flow with. In the fifth dimension, you're no longer chasing the clock. You're allowing your actions, your life, and your experiences to unfold in perfect divine order. And this is liberating. You no longer have to rush or push against the tide. Instead, you move with the flow of the universe, trusting that everything will happen at the perfect moment. This shift in how you experience time also opens up space for new opportunities to come into your life. You'll begin to notice that things start aligning with divine precision. People will show up at just the right moment. Opportunities will arise that feel perfect for your soul's growth, and experiences will unfold in ways you couldn't have predicted. This is the magic of divine timing. It's when you stop trying to force things to happen and instead trust the flow of the universe. The more you align with this, the more you will witness synchronicities and divine connections occurring in your life. As you become more aligned with divine timing, another shift will begin to happen within you. Your ability to trust the process will deepen. In the past, you might have questioned why things weren't happening in your life, why things felt out of alignment, or why you were experiencing so much resistance. But as you move into the fifth dimension, you'll begin to see that all of those moments of waiting and struggling were necessary for your soul's evolution. You will start to trust that everything happens for a reason, and that your journey has been perfectly designed for you. When you fully embrace divine timing, you also embrace the idea of surrender. In the past, you may have tried to control everything in your life, your career, your relationships, your finances, your health. But in the fifth dimension, you learn to release that control. You learn to trust that God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in has your back. You no longer need to control every outcome or force things to go a certain way. Instead, you trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when you can't see the bigger picture. This is one of the most profound and sacred shifts you will experience on your journey into the fifth dimension. The ability to let go and trust the process. You will start to realize that your life is not just about you. It is part of a larger divine plan, and you are a key player in that plan. This realization allows you to release the burden of having to control every aspect of your life. You can now move with grace, ease, and trust, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. As you surrender and trust, you'll also notice that your energy begins to shift. You may find yourself attracting different people, different opportunities, and different experiences. You will begin to notice that the things that once felt draining or out of alignment with your soul are naturally falling away. This is a natural part of your ascension process. As your frequency rises, so too does your ability to discern what is in alignment with your true self and what is not. You will no longer feel the need to force connections or relationships that don't serve your highest good. Instead, you will begin to attract what is meant for you, those who are aligned with your energy, your purpose, and your soul's journey. This shift can be both liberating and bittersweet. You may find that some relationships begin to fade, and that's okay. These people were in your life for a reason, but they may no longer resonate with the new frequency you're embodying. As you evolve, some relationships may naturally fall away, while others will deepen and align with your new energy. This is all part of the divine process of purification and ascension. You are shedding the old layers of your life to make space for what is truly meant for you. The relationships that remain will be those that truly nurture your soul. These are the relationships that are built on love, trust, and authenticity. They will support your growth and uplift you as you continue on your journey into the fifth dimension. As you move into this new state of being, you will find that the energy you give to others will be reciprocated in ways you've never experienced before. You'll attract people who are on a similar path, people who understand your journey and are walking it alongside you. You will also find that the way you experience yourself begins to change. As you release the old energies and patterns, you will feel a sense of empowerment rising within you. You will begin to see yourself for who you truly are, a divine being chosen by God with a unique purpose and mission in this life. You will no longer be limited by the identities, roles, or labels that society once imposed on you. Instead, you will stand fully in your divine truth, knowing that you are enough just as you are. This empowerment comes with a deeper sense of self-love. As you rise into the fifth dimension, you will begin to love yourself unconditionally without judgment or shame. You will accept yourself for who you are, knowing that you are perfectly designed for your soul's mission. This self-love is not about being self-centered or egotistical. It's about recognizing your divine worth and treating yourself with the same love and compassion that God has for you. As you embrace this new way of being, you will find that your life becomes more aligned with your higher purpose. The fear, doubt, and uncertainty that once held you back will dissolve, and you will step into your divine destiny with confidence, grace, and peace. Your heart will be open to receiving the love and abundance that the universe is ready to bestow upon you. So let go of the old. Trust the divine process. Surrender to the flow of life, knowing that everything is happening for your highest good. The fifth dimension is calling you chosen one, and as you continue to rise, you will see that everything you've been through, every challenge, every lesson, and every blessing has led you to this sacred moment. As you continue your journey into the fifth dimension, there will be moments when you'll feel as though you're standing at the edge of something vast and unknown. This is the moment when your soul is fully aware of the transformation unfolding. It's the moment when you recognize that you are no longer the person you once were. The old version of yourself is no longer a match for the frequency you are aligning with. The more you rise, the more you will experience this profound sense of self-awareness and divine purpose. In this new space, you may find yourself feeling an intense sense of clarity. Your mind, heart, and spirit are beginning to operate from a higher perspective. This clarity will not always come in the form of grand revelations. Instead, it will emerge as a quiet, inner knowing. You will know the next steps without needing external validation. You will trust your intuition as it becomes your most reliable guide, showing you the way forward in all areas of your life. This inner clarity is a divine gift that comes with the fifth dimension. It is the result of your alignment with the highest frequencies of love, truth, and divine wisdom. As your connection to God deepens, so too does your ability to discern the path that is right for you. This clarity will become your compass, guiding you in times of uncertainty and helping you navigate the complexities of life. You will no longer feel lost or unsure of your direction. Instead, you will walk forward with confidence and trust in the divine plan. But along with this clarity comes a deeper understanding of the importance of surrender. The more you ascend into the fifth dimension, the more you'll realize that you cannot control everything. Your ego may still try to assert itself at times, urging you to take matters into your own hands, but your higher self will gently remind you to trust in the divine timing of the universe. You are learning that your path is already laid out for you, and all you need to do is walk it with grace, trust, and open-hearted surrender. This surrender doesn't mean giving up or giving in to the circumstances around you. It means releasing the need to control the outcome of every situation and trusting that whatever happens is for your highest good. It's an invitation to let go of the struggle, the fight, and the resistance. Instead, you move forward in faith, knowing that every step you take is part of your divine journey. As you continue to trust this process, you will begin to experience moments of profound peace. These moments may seem fleeting at first, but they will become more frequent as you align with the fifth dimension. Peace will become your natural state not because everything around you is perfect, but because you have learned to release the fear, anxiety, and doubt that once controlled your emotions. You are learning to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and in that trust you find peace. But peace is not just an internal experience. As you align with the fifth dimension, your presence will begin to shift the energy around you. You will notice that people will respond differently to you. Your energy field will become a calming influence on others. You may find that people gravitate toward you seeking your guidance or simply being in your presence because they feel a sense of calm and peace around you. This is the power of the fifth dimension. Your energy is no longer based on fear or ego. It is now rooted in love, truth, and divine alignment. In this space, you also become more aware of the energy of others. You will no longer be influenced by the energy of those around you in the same way you once were. Instead, you will find yourself naturally setting boundaries not out of judgment, but out of self-preservation. You will begin to discern when a situation or person is in alignment with your higher self and when it is not. And with this discernment, you will make choices that honor your energy, your soul, and your purpose. You might also notice that your external reality begins to shift as your inner world changes. The more you rise in frequency, the more you will notice synchronicities occurring around you. These are not mere coincidences. These are signs from the universe, affirmations that you are on the right path. The universe communicates with you through synchronicities, guiding you toward opportunities that align with your highest good. One of the most beautiful things about this shift is that as you rise, you will begin to attract people and opportunities that resonate with your new energy. Relationships that are aligned with your soul's purpose will deepen and flourish, while relationships that are no longer in alignment will naturally fade away. It may feel painful at times, but remember, this is a necessary part of your transformation. As you let go of what no longer serves you, you make room for what is truly meant for you. But even as your relationships shift, your connection to God will become more intimate and personal. You will begin to understand that you are not separate from the divine. You are an extension of it. As your frequency rises, so does your connection to the divine energy that flows through everything. You will begin to feel the presence of God within you, guiding you, protecting you, and empowering you to fulfill your divine purpose. Your spiritual connection will deepen as you enter the fifth dimension. The more you align with this higher frequency, the more you will experience divine downloads and spiritual guidance. You will no longer need to look outside yourself for answers. Instead, you will begin to tap into the infinite wisdom that resides within you. This inner wisdom will become your most trusted guide, leading you to live in alignment with your soul's purpose and the divine plan. And as you continue to rise, you will begin to notice a shift in your perspective on the world. The fear, judgment, and separation that once governed your thoughts will begin to dissolve. Instead, you will see the world as a divine tapestry where everything is connected. You will recognize that every person, every situation, every experience is part of the larger picture. And in this recognition, you will feel a deep sense of compassion, love, and understanding for everyone and everything around you. This shift in perspective will also open your heart to a deeper level of forgiveness. As you align with the fifth dimension, you will realize that forgiveness is not about condoning others' actions. It is about releasing the weight of resentment and anger that you've been carrying. Forgiveness will become a natural part of your journey, allowing you to let go of the past and step into a future that is filled with peace, love, and grace. And so, chosen one, as you continue to ascend into the fifth dimension, remember this: you are not alone in this journey. You are surrounded by divine support, by angels' guides, and all the spiritual beings who are here to assist you on your path. You are being held in love, protected in light, and guided by a divine force that knows exactly what you need at every moment. The more you surrender to this process, the more you will feel the presence of the divine in your life. You will begin to live from a place of trust, peace, and alignment, knowing that you are walking in the highest frequencies of love and truth. The fifth dimension is not a place you have to strive for. It is already within you. It is a part of your divine nature waiting for you to step into it fully. So, chosen one, trust this process. Trust the journey. Know that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything that is unfolding is part of your divine purpose. The path ahead may not always be clear, but as you continue to walk in faith, you will find that the way will be illuminated with divine light. You are walking into a new reality, one that is filled with love, peace, and divine purpose. As you continue this sacred transition into the fifth dimension, there will be moments when the path ahead seems uncertain, unclear, or even overwhelming. But these moments are not a sign of failure or confusion. They are an integral part of your soul's growth. This phase of transformation is all about learning to trust in the process and surrender to the divine flow. As you move forward, the key to navigating this phase is to hold on to one fundamental truth. Everything that is happening both within you and around you is leading you toward your highest purpose. One of the most profound aspects of this shift is the way your mind will evolve. The fifth dimension is not a place where your mind, with all of its fears, doubts, and limitations, will continue to control you. Instead, the mind is elevated to serve the divine will of your higher self. Your thoughts will begin to align with your soul's truth. Your old limiting beliefs and mental patterns that once kept you trapped in fear, separation, and survival will no longer have power over you. You will notice that your thoughts are becoming lighter, more expansive, and filled with clarity. The more you begin to trust your higher self, the more you will be able to discern which thoughts are aligned with your divine path and which are remnants of the old self. This new alignment will lead to a more peaceful state of mind as you no longer feel the need to resist or control your thoughts. Instead, you will begin to observe them, allowing them to rise and fall like waves in the ocean, knowing that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. This is the space where you start living from a place of conscious presence rather than unconscious reaction. As this mental shift unfolds, so too will your emotional world transform. In the fifth dimension, emotions are no longer stored up or suppressed. They flow freely and naturally. You will notice that emotional reactions which once felt overwhelming or out of control will begin to dissipate. Instead of clinging to old wounds, resentments, and judgments, you will find yourself moving through emotions with ease without allowing them to define you. The energy of emotions will pass through you, not get stuck in your body or psyche. This newfound emotional freedom is one of the most liberating aspects of your transformation. You will no longer carry the weight of unprocessed feelings from the past. The emotional baggage you've been holding on to is being released, making room for new, lighter, and more loving experiences. This doesn't mean that you won't feel emotions. It means that you will feel them more deeply, more authentically, and with a greater understanding of their purpose in your spiritual growth. The fifth dimension teaches you to embrace your emotions fully, without judgment or resistance. As you do this, you will find that your emotional body becomes a powerful tool for spiritual guidance. Your emotions will become a reflection of the divine flow moving through you. You will know when something is aligned with your higher self by how it makes you feel. If it brings peace, love, and joy, it is in alignment. If it brings fear, anxiety, or unease, it is a sign that it is time to release that energy and let go of anything that no longer serves your soul's path. As your emotional world begins to shift, so too does your ability to interact with others. In the fifth dimension, relationships are no longer based on fear, ego, or codependency. Instead, they are built on mutual respect, love, and divine connection. You will begin to attract people into your life who are aligned with your higher self. These relationships will be supportive, uplifting, and nurturing to your soul's growth. However, this process will also bring some challenges, as relationships that were once comfortable may begin to feel out of alignment. This is a natural part of the process. As your frequency rises, the energy you hold will no longer resonate with relationships that are based on lower vibrational energy. People who are still operating from fear, control, or ego will begin to fall away from your life, making space for new relationships that support your soul's evolution. This may feel painful at first, especially if you are letting go of long-standing connections, but trust that these shifts are necessary for your spiritual growth. The relationships that remain are those that align with your soul's purpose and are meant to help you fulfill your divine mission. You may also find that you are drawn to new friendships, communities, and support networks that resonate with your higher frequency. These people will understand your journey and will walk alongside you in this transformation. They will support you, encourage you, and provide the love and energy needed for you to continue on your path. These relationships will help to anchor you in the fifth dimension, providing the emotional and spiritual support you need as you navigate this sacred shift. But the most important relationship you will have as you enter the fifth dimension is the one with yourself. As you let go of the old energies and beliefs that have defined you, you will step into your true self, your divine self. In the fifth dimension, you no longer define yourself by the limitations of the past. You are not the sum of your past experiences, your wounds, or your fears. You are a divine being here on earth to fulfill a sacred mission. And as you embrace this truth, you will begin to live with greater confidence, joy, and authenticity. This journey is about remembering who you truly are, not becoming someone else. You are not striving to become perfect or to fit into a mold of who you think you should be. Instead, you are returning to the truth of your divine nature. You are becoming who you always were meant to be. And as you do this, you will begin to experience a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. You will know that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you are meant to do. This is the essence of living in the fifth dimension. It's not about escaping the world. It's about stepping into your divine power and living from a place of truth, love, and purpose. It's about realizing that you are a co-creator with God, shaping your reality through your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You are not a passive observer of life. You are an active participant in the creation of your experience. So as you continue to walk this path, remember that you are not alone. You are supported by the divine, by your higher self, and by the universe that is always guiding you toward your highest good. Trust in the process. Trust in the signs. Trust in the guidance that is being given to you both within and outside of you. You are becoming a vessel for divine light, a beacon of love and truth in a world that is awakening to its own potential. The fifth dimension is not a faraway place. It is a state of being, a frequency that is already within you. And as you align with this higher frequency, you will begin to experience a reality that is filled with love, peace, and divine purpose. You are not just moving toward the fifth dimension. You are embodying it now. This journey is sacred, chosen one. And as you continue to rise, you will find that the world around you transforms as well. Your thoughts, your emotions, your relationships, and your reality will shift in alignment with the divine. And as you walk this path, know that you are exactly where you need to be. Your soul has chosen this journey, and you are ready for what lies ahead. As you continue this sacred journey, you will begin to notice more than just internal shifts. Your physical world, the one you see with your eyes and experience through your senses, will begin to mirror your inner transformation. This is one of the most profound aspects of ascending into the fifth dimension. Your outer reality starts to align with your higher state of being. The world you live in begins to reflect the higher frequency you are embodying, and the more you align with your divine truth, the more the world around you will change in alignment with that truth. One of the first ways this will manifest is in your interactions with others. As you rise into the fifth dimension, the energy you radiate will no longer be influenced by the fears, doubts, or limitations of the past. Instead, you will find yourself becoming a beacon of light. Your presence will affect the people around you in profound ways. Those who are in alignment with your vibration will naturally gravitate toward you, while those who are still caught in lower vibrations will begin to fall away. This process is not one of judgment. It is a natural outcome of the shift in your energy. The people who can resonate with your higher frequency will be drawn to you, while those who cannot will simply begin to fade from your life. This shift can feel challenging at times, especially if you've had long-standing relationships that suddenly feel out of alignment with your current energy. But remember, chosen one, this is not a loss. It's a necessary part of the transformation. The relationships that remain will be those that support your growth, that honor your soul's mission, and that help you evolve into your highest self. You are shedding the old to make space for what is truly meant for you. At first, you may feel a sense of sadness or loss as certain relationships begin to fade. But know that this is not about separation, it's about alignment. You are becoming more of who you truly are, and not everyone around you will be able to walk with you on this journey. That's okay. Trust that as you step into your divine purpose, you will attract the right people who will walk alongside you, supporting and uplifting you in ways that align with your higher self. These are the people who will celebrate your growth, who will encourage you to step into your power, and who will help you fulfill your divine mission. In the fifth dimension, relationships become more authentic, more based on mutual respect, love, and understanding. Gone are the dynamics that were built on codependency, ego, or fear. In their place, you will find relationships that are based on soul connection, divine purpose, and alignment with the highest good. These relationships will help you grow in ways you never thought possible, and they will provide the support you need as you continue to rise. You will also notice that your ability to discern energy will become sharper. In the past, you may have been influenced by the energy of others, taking on their emotions, doubts, or fears. But in the fifth dimension, you will learn to stand firm in your own energy. You will be able to feel when something is in alignment with your soul and when something is out of alignment. This heightened sensitivity will become one of your most powerful tools. You will be able to sense the truth of a situation without needing external validation. Your intuition will guide you, showing you the path ahead and helping you navigate the complexities of life with grace and ease. Another powerful sign that you are fully stepping into the fifth dimension is the way your perspective on life shifts. In the lower dimensions, the world is often viewed through the lens of separation, fear, and scarcity. People feel disconnected from each other, from nature, and from the divine. But in the fifth dimension, everything becomes interconnected. You begin to see the world as a divine tapestry where everything is woven together with purpose and intention. You realize that every person, every situation, every experience is part of the larger whole, and that nothing is truly separate. This awareness brings a profound sense of peace as you no longer feel the need to fight against the world or against other people. Instead, you begin to see everyone as a reflection of the divine, each playing their part in the greater story of the universe. In the fifth dimension, judgments and fears fall away. You no longer see the world through the eyes of separation and duality. Instead, you see it through the lens of unity, love, and divine purpose. You will begin to understand that every challenge, every hardship, and every obstacle you've faced has been part of your soul's journey toward greater understanding and alignment with the divine. You will see your life as a sacred story, each chapter unfolding exactly as it should. And in that understanding, you will find deep peace. This perspective shift will also affect the way you approach your purpose in life. As you align with the fifth dimension, you will begin to understand that your purpose is not something you have to search for. It is something you already carry within you. Your divine purpose is not separate from who you are. It is an expression of your soul. You will begin to feel a deep sense of clarity about why you are here, and you will find yourself drawn to the things that resonate with your soul's calling. You will no longer feel the need to chase success or validation from the outside world. Instead, you will focus on fulfilling your divine mission, knowing that this is the true path to happiness and fulfillment. As you continue to embody the fifth dimension, your connection to the divine will deepen. You will begin to feel a more personal, intimate relationship with God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in. You will no longer rely on external sources for validation or guidance. Instead, you will trust the inner knowing that comes from your soul. Your connection to the divine will become direct and undeniable, and you will feel the presence of divine love surrounding you at all times. This deeper connection to the divine will also bring a sense of divine protection. As you rise in frequency, you will notice that you are more protected, more supported, and more guided than ever before. The universe will begin to work on your behalf, bringing opportunities, people, and experiences that are in alignment with your divine path. You will no longer have to struggle or force things to happen. Instead, you will move through life with trust, knowing that everything you need will be provided in divine timing. This divine protection will also extend to your physical body. As you continue to ascend, your body will become more attuned to the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. Your energy centers will open, your chakras will align, and your body will become a vessel for divine light. This process may bring about physical changes, cleansing, detoxing, and realigning, but know that these changes are a sign that your body is being prepared to hold the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. Your body is not just transforming, it is becoming a vessel for divine energy, a tool for you to fulfill your soul's mission. And as you continue this sacred journey, remember you are not alone. You are surrounded by a divine support system. Angels, guides, ancestors, and spiritual beings who are here to assist you in this process. You are not just transforming for yourself, You are transforming for the collective. Your shift into the fifth dimension is not only a personal journey. It is a journey that helps awaken others to their divine potential. As you rise, you are lighting the way for others to follow, guiding them to their own divine truth. The more you trust this process, the more you will begin to see the divine plan unfold in your life. You will begin to understand that everything that has happened, every challenge, every joy, every loss, and every gain has been part of your divine preparation. You are now ready to walk fully into the fifth dimension, living from a place of love, peace, and divine purpose. The world you once knew will transform before your eyes, and you will begin to see life through a completely new lens. So, chosen one, continue walking this sacred path. Trust the journey, trust the process, and trust the divine timing that is unfolding in your life. You are exactly where you need to be, and the transformation you are experiencing is not only for you, it is for the world. You are here to fulfill your divine mission to bring light, love, and healing to those around you. And as you continue to rise, you will find that the world becomes a reflection of the divine truth you carry within you.